Here we go, we go. Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Hello, I'm Dodgy Git, I'm here for you. We ain't putting a number on this, we're just gonna support Julian Assange in the fucking bullshit that is a fucking case to try and fuck him up. Yeah? We've fucking got a feed here from Stella, yeah? Stella Assange, she's fighting every which way she can there with her .coms and her .orgs and her tweets and her Facebook things and her Instagramages. So go over there, check it all out, yeah? It's all about fucking helping promote the whole thing, about fucking supporting each other and supporting fucking Assange and the people that are going to make the decision about his fucking extradition or not, yeah? It's basically, they're stuck between two pieces of their own law, yeah? If they send him away, they've got to send themselves away, and if they keep him, they've got to fucking keep everything, yeah? And then it bastardizes something else. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm Dodgy Git. This would be fucking Dodgy Git like 170 fucking 5 or something, but I am not putting numbers on them today because it ain't our talk show, yeah? We're actually going specific in. We just did a fucking half-hour show there covering the fucking Gaza chat in the High Court. No, World Court, that was. We had it in the World Court. We was talking there. But we're going to cover this feed, so I'll shut the fuck up and, you know, like I ticked in the box just 2 seconds ago, this ain't for kids, so there will be swears in and people giving their opinion. So let's listen to this chat and we'll catch ourselves up live here. And much love to Stella Assange there, and yeah, fucking praise be to fucking fucking Assange there in prison. Yeah, in fucking Belmarsh or some shit. He ain't done no crime, he's just doing his job. Yeah, freejulianassange.com, hashtag fucking swish, fucking side swish thing, all that. Yeah, here we go. Thanks for joining me, everyone.
And, you know, how many... Hello? Everything is out in the open. Nothing more needs to be said. If you don't see the truth, you're ignoring the truth, or you...
Is everybody complicit?
You are suppressing it so you don't do anything.
You're saying distracting the people making the noise up. Wish they'd shut the fuck
to Joe
up.
Biden,
just do it decent
there's nothing to say because he wouldn't understand it anyway. Change can't happen within the system, so it's up to you. You know, voting is not real. Voting is not real. You know, stop relying on this and stop sitting on the couch. You know, you can't. It's up to young people.
Yeah, all right.
So it's time to do something. And protesting is not enough.
Raise your voices loud. Make certain they're heard. Thank you very much.
And stuff. Right, stuff. It's getting a bit gloomy, love. It's a bit gloomy out there, yeah? But it's 4:15. It used to be dark at this time, yeah? Through out of what court, mate? God, those piggies, they must be cold, look. You're on a freedom man, that's what you want to do. Anybody in there, yeah, you've taken the piss long enough. Yeah, he was doing his job, he was handed the fucking information to fucking do his job with, yeah? Don't matter if fucking Granny stubbed her toe, fucking, you know, let's just say, I don't know, Hillary likes fucking scalpel blades, yeah? Yeah, depends which way you look at it, innit? Anyway, I'm sure I'll shut the fuck up and disappear for 5 seconds and be back in a bit. Don't go nowhere. I'm back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tongue, girls. You did toot. Oh, there we are. What's everybody shouting about, eh? Can I get some proper feedback here? Who did what? Classified as fighting us survive. WikiLeaks founder his wife US extradition. If the UK judiciary orders his extradition to a country that planned his assassination, let shut, let fuck, let up, let loud mouth. What we got? Okay, don't you get fun carried away, mate. Fucking hell. He should not be extradited. A recent claim that is, don't know if you read that, yeah? Go to @Defence Assange and @Stella Assange, yeah? There you go, he shut up. No, oh no, here he goes again. Long and clear, if anything, yeah? If people being interviewed, shut up. Did that go bang bang? It was a bang bang. Hey look, there's bacon there. There's bacon. Only thing I like doing with bacon is cooking it. Roast the fucker out of it, eh? Okay, well everybody, thanks for joining me on the New Show. We're having a bit of a marathon session today. Yeah, fucking hell. We had 3 hours or so earlier, and then we had an hour of some other shit I just did. Just doing this one. Yeah? And so we're doing some ranting at the fucking screen this morning. Then we make 400 fucking shorts or some crap before breakfast. Yeah, I thought I'd just saw that Assange was on here. I've been following this for fucking years, mate. Years and years. Yeah, everything that's fucking media has been based on in the fucking, you know, what everybody's been talking about here, there and everywhere for the fucking last fucking 20, 30 fucking years, 20 years. All been from fucking Assange, and he's been serving his time every day, mate, carrying his cross, innit, eh? Every fucking day for us.
Of the Royal Court of Justice in London, and we're talking with Ed, who's come all the way over from New York, supporting this very cause. Ed, how you doing, man? Thanks so much for taking time to talk with us.
Hello,
can you tell us a bit about what you're doing and what you're involved in? It's super interesting.
Yeah.
I'm doing great, James. Thank you very much for having me
Cheers,
on.
James.
It's a pleasure meeting you both. So myself, I really got involved in the fight in, I would say, the early 2000s, very late 90s, early 2000s was when I didn't have enough money to pay my cable bill, and so they cut it, which left me with the internet as my only source of information, which was probably the best thing that ever happened to me. Because that really opened the doors to a number of rabbit holes, and I took them. I went down, way down, way down.
There we go,
and
mate.
I learned so much, and I really, I don't want to say I didn't know. I mean, you know, if you're paying attention in the world, you should have some type of feeling that something's wrong and things are off, right? But it was those rabbit holes that allowed me to really get to the meat of what was going on.
Yeah.
And
Dirty
since then,
swamp,
you know, once WikiLeaks came about, and the work Julian was doing, obviously I was a fan right away. Getting the truth of what's happening in the world to the people is the most vital of all services that can be done. Because if we don't really know what's going on, how can we do anything? How can we live our lives properly? How can we, you know, how do we know what to stand for, what to vote for, what to go left, to go right? If we don't know, then we're just floundering around in Nothingville, you know, with nothing. So
hello, Wonky.
I started my organization some years ago. It's called PHAET.org, P-H-A-E-T. That stands for the People's Honorable Alliance for Exposing the Truth. So I have podcasts, I interview people just like you guys. And, you know, knowing the importance of these two particular court dates of Julian's, you know, where if it goes one direction, which we'll call it south, if it goes south, it's a major, major blow to freedom of the press. This is probably the most important case for freedom of the press of our lifetime. So I had to be here. I had to represent.
That's what we're doing, see,
I
we're
reached out
representing here at a
to
dodgy
what is
gig.
Julian's defense team in the U.S. So I don't know if you know Vinny DiStefano and all, Vinny and those guys. So that was kind of my in, people who I might know doing stuff here.
Where's the trust
And,
got me?
and here I am.
Yeah, you got faith
I
in
should
the
be
trust.
interviewing
You
Stella
trust
before I
in the
leave.
faith.
And I've just met a lot of beautiful people here.
Yeah.
You know, the vibe. When you're
London's
any of
mad,
these
isn't
type
it?
of things where
London's
everyone's
mad.
here for the same cause and it's a good cause, everyone's friends and family, like regardless. So anyone you walk by, just a smile, and then that leads to a whole conversation, and you know, it's wonderful. So
well, it's such a different energy outside here on the streets, where you've got a real sense of importance, and this means a lot to people. People travel from all over Europe, people all over from New York, and it really, really means something to people. And I feel like there's a vast discrepancy between what's happening out here on the streets with the people with whom it matters the most, and what's happening inside with the people who are making the decisions that are going to ultimately affect the outcome of this. What do you feel?
Can you play your game, buddy?
The thing that people can do most, because there's clearly, the people are clearly on side here. It's not an issue.
Hope you're well. Hope you're winning at your game, progressing, step by step.
What can all of us do when we walk away from here tomorrow, which my guess is going to be a disappointing outcome? What can we do? Because Julian is not going to become a free man tomorrow. It's highly unlikely that's going to happen. So what do we do to keep our energy, to keep this fight going, to keep engaged, to keep this alive? Because things, as we know from previous experience, can quite quickly fizzle out.
About 4 minutes to go.
Campaigns. How do we keep the energy going? Because as you said, this is so important, it's so historic. It's absolutely pivotal to all of our democracies to have Julian Assange free as an example of what we stand for as a democracy, not what they stand for.
So that's a very, very good question.
What was it?
And I know that the sentiment, even among his inner camp, is not hopeful, right, for the outcome of this. I, by nature, am an optimist, so I have to remain steadfast that anything can happen and the right thing can happen. I think the most important thing is that, you know, as much as the people that are here, and there are others who aren't here but would like to be here or are supporting from wherever they are, there's still so many people that are unaware of what's happening and unaware of the gravity of this situation and just how important this is. So I think the best thing that everyone can do leaving here is spread the word further. Tell more people, engage people in conversation. You know, get on social media, put stuff out, ask questions. You know, just that's I think really the best thing is because the more people, the better. The more strength we'll have as a movement, more voices. You know, even get your local or whatever country you're from politicians to throw in their support. You know, send letters of support, do whatever they have to do. You know, the more pressure we put on the system, the better chances there'll be for some type of a positive outcome.
Amen. Well, great words. Do you want to plug your podcast and your organization so people can check out, because you're hopefully doing an interview with Stella as well, and check out all the other great work you're doing. So remind the guys where they can find you.
Thank you. So again, I go by the Wordsmith. WORDSMYTH, the Wordsmith. My organization, fate.org, PHAET, the People's Honorable Alliance for Exposing the Truth. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Apple Podcasts, I'm on almost every podcast platform there is. The title of the podcast is called It Was Fate. It Was Fate, PHAET, It Was Fate. And yeah, just, you know, reach out if you want to get in touch with me, reach out. And thank you guys for all the work you're doing here. Many blessings to you.
Thank you, Ed.
Thank you, my brother. Yes, thank you.
Cheers.
There you go. Move that feeler. Some of the stuff that's up. pork belly, look at him. Arms folded, eh? Not very nice, is it? Arms folded, leaves his kidneys exposed, look. The other one's got his hands in his pockets, and the other one's got shades on. This is what they've bred. Oh dear me. Yeah, see, I told you, R4, see, court door shut. Yeah, all want to go home at R4, it's like a school day, none of this 6-7 o'clock finish like the rest of us, yeah, fucking 4:30 now. Oh, where the fuck, what? Come on, everyone. Well done, gang. Look, you got Milan in Italy as well. Look at that. Look, people pissed off with the whole fucking charade out there as well. Look. Yeah? Everybody's standing up for the same fucking thing, which is no more bullshit, yeah? We've all went down them rabbit holes, yeah, last few years, yeah? Fucking hell, I've been down them fucking 20 years, yeah? Wu-Tang fucking clan and that lot advised me, yeah? I listened to what was being said before. There's something here, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, what we got? Oh, breaker, editor. Where's the, everybody's walking out, look, they're going to get their choo-choo train and taxi home, look. Yeah? They all live in North London in a fucking £3 million house or what? No more microplastics in nuggets. No more 2% human hot dog, Sunak. Bless up all these people all around the world, yeah, sharing my love with England, yeah.
This is from Rome.
Dodgy git, sharing my love with you all around the world. Yeah, we're all fucking got the same head on our fucking book, and we on the page with our, look at that. Yeah, we're all looking at the same page in the book and we're thinking about the same shit in our fucking skull, innit? Yeah? 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 We're all above it in the fucking clown show, but fuck me, what a circus this is. Here we go, alright darling, back live and direct again, she is. She's good, she is.
Just I'm here with Clara. Hi Clara.
Hello Clara, darling.
Hello. How are you, love?
I'm fine, actually.
It's a little bit chilly. It's getting a little bit chilly. It's been a long day. Thank you so much for coming down, Clara. I was just wondering what it means to you, the trial of Julian Assange, and what's happening to Australian publisher Mr. Julian Assange.
Obviously, it's been horrendous journey to get here today. Hopefully things will be in favor of Julian some way or another.
Fucking bus routes fucked up.
It's been too long for this man to be persecuted for so many years. He was in the embassy for 7 years.
There's fucking gang rape fucking people that are fucking out before he is. And they actually did a crime. He hasn't even fucking farted into his fucking own pants, has he?
For all this years, which is absolutely horrendous suffering for himself, the family.
Being a postman and getting arrested and fucking like 20 years for posting the post. Can you imagine what fucking piss take that is? Yeah? Fuck the authorities, the fucking police, the courts, the fucking judiciary, all the whole fucking lot of them. They're all a fucking bunch of buds.
That's the only thing that we concentrate to free him one way or another. This is up to the end. Is completely is grotesque what they're doing to this journalist and such a publisher and a well-known figure.
But fucking besides that, it's the fucking book.
We're very happy that there's many people here today.
Yeah, instead of hiding half the fucking pages or taking chapters out and stashing them under the pillow.
We've been in the street for Julian. Since Julian has been in Belmont for 5 years, we've been doing 2 vigils. One in Belmont in Australian House, it's not far from here, and in Piccadilly Circus to keep the flame alive for Julian. Because unfortunately, many people still don't know who he is, and it's absolutely obscene that the public in England, where he's held, is not aware that what they're doing with this guy.
Yes, yeah. And so, yeah, I know that you're a huge supporter and that you've been doing so much for Julian, and for that we're very grateful. I know that I watch your group from Australia, and every year when I've come over, I've come down to be with you guys, and
absolutely
camaraderie.
Yeah. We have met you before, Josie, and we've been very lucky that we meet people from all around the world. Come to support our vigil.
I know, yeah.
Unfortunately, the public in England is not very cooperative with this cause.
Why do you think
because the press have been silenced this man for many years, and the first few years the press demonized Julian terribly. So that's what it's all about. Is the press hasn't been very kind to Julian Assange.
No, the press really turned their back on a fellow journalist.
Absolutely. They've been absolutely 100% silence this man, which is not acceptable. And I mean, that's what I say. People don't know who he is in England, which is a disgrace.
Well, it's a little bit like that in Australia as well, although the Parliament's just done, they're trying to step up their actions a little bit too late. But I'm hoping that they will continue to do that. I have been very disappointed with the English Parliament, however.
It's absolutely terrible here.
Nothing.
It was
apart from Jeremy Corbyn and a few others that I met.
And he's practically Jeremy Corbyn has been silenced, and it's very few, but the Parliament here is absolutely shocking.
They like to speak words like accountability and transparency and free speech, yet, you know, you hear very, very little from the MPs or the House of Lords or anything like that on Julian Assange.
It's completely silence. It's absolutely incredible what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're trying to bury this man like he doesn't exist.
Absolutely.
And putting him in a maximum security prison, that is beyond comprehend.
Absolutely.
We're so upset about what's going on. It's very frustrating that what they're doing to Assange.
Yes. I would like just to say on behalf of Australia and Australians, because I would want
That's it, the court's done. The court's done, so what's the fucking conclusion? We're gonna have her come out and fucking chat, aren't we? They wait for all these people to fuck off out the way, and then she'll come out and Stella will say her piece, yeah? That's why I'm here supporting what she's producing, projecting it to as many people as possible. How about I project myself over there? There we go. Then you fucking see my ugly mother. Yeah? Court's finished, you're gonna come and say a piece of waiting on the stage, see? You can have a little chinwag on the stage. Yeah? Should I move myself? No, yeah, line your thing so that I can sort my own video out.
Yeah, I thought I'd be, you know, want to look like you now, you know what I mean? Terrific. Yeah.
Fucking, oh, don't praise the beard. Fucking
I saw you in Cologne a couple of times. Yeah, sang a few songs out here. Lovely to see you again. I hope you're holding up well.
Here we go, it's getting dark, dust is coming, everyone. It's 18 minutes to 5 here in England. Yeah. I wonder what's going to be said, eh? It's another farce, what do you reckon? If you've watched the whole day, the accumulative progression by all of these fucking people and all of this effort is fucking incredible. It's a huge fucking waste of fucking time off. They just fucking, you know, they go in, say fucking 2 words and then they fucking all trundle back out again. Anyway, it's not a waste of time, it's fundamentally important to freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of the press. That must be a fucking warriors then, right?
Fantastic demonstration today. Fantastic that so many of you stayed here all the time to demonstrate and to give the support to Julian Assange and to his family and legal team that have been battling away in the courtroom today.
What's been said?
Christian Harfordson, the editor-in-chief of WikiLeaks, is now going to give you his take on what's been happening today, and then we'll be working through a few guest speakers before we go and make sure that you're back here tomorrow. But first of all, Christian Harfordson.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Don't forget to go over there and like and subscribe at all these .coms and orgs and things. Yeah.
Thank you all for coming here today and stay out throughout the day. I am so heartened to see all of you here, still here after this long day. This hearing today has now come to a conclusion, to an end, but there's a continuation tomorrow.
Yeah.
Today,
you going to join me?
Julian's lawyers were
cover
presenting the arguments
Why not?
against his extradition, the arguments that they do want a chance to present in a full appeal. And it's so amazing that you should have to go through all this to get a chance to have these arguments presented in an appeal court. It should be a given thing, but it's not a given thing. We still have to wait for the decision by these two judges here. Each and all of the arguments presented here today by Julian's lawyers would in itself suffice in a normal country to stop the extradition. There are so many arguments, I'm not going to be able to repeat all of them, but each and every point should in itself suffice to stop the extradition. The very fact that this is a country whose intelligence agency, CIA, plotted to assassinate Julian should in itself stop an extradition. If it was any other country than the United States, it would suffice. The United Kingdom would not extradite anybody to another country that had plotted to assassinate the individual, Julian Assange. And they did so and discussed it on the highest echelon level of power in the White House.
It's pure
Can you imagine
hypocrisy,
that?
isn't it?
How can you send Julian Assange to a country which wanted him dead and openly discussed the ways and means to do so?
You can't even
That's
fucking
outrageous.
describe what happened
That
in the Epstein
should
case,
in itself be sufficient. All the other arguments that pile on top of it to strengthen the case. The fact that it was a spying done on his legally privileged communication, tainting his possibility to have a fair trial in the United States, should in itself be enough and sufficient.
I'm closing
The
this
fact
one
that
because
he's
we're
going to be
getting
put under
24%
such
drop
conditions
frames.
in prison in the United States, despite any bullshit called assurances, and excuse my French, it's just simply that. It's BS.
Yeah,
Assurance
see,
of
just
what?
use simple language. Keep it
There's
simple,
only one
stupid.
agency
Kiss,
in the United
kiss, keep
States
it
can
simple,
actually
stupid.
define and order the Bureau of Prisons to put Julian Assange into conditions which are so harsh that it could lead to his death. That is the CIA, the very agency that plotted to kill him. And do you think that they will refrain from demanding that he be put into solitary confinement? I could keep on going about the legal arguments presented here to the two judges
His
today.
mind is too dangerous, right?
Arguments that it would be in any normality in a civilized country absolutely impossible to come to other conclusion that at least allow him
He's too
the
clever for
opportunity
his own
to
good.
go through the appeal process. I have gone through so many proceedings in courthouses in this country that my hope is not big that Julian will have finally any justice in these halls of judicial power in the United Kingdom. My hope is slim. My hope is with you, that you can persuade the judges to finally listen to the argument. You tell them you are watching. Your eyes are upon them. You will be their judges.
Illegal immigrants that
If they
rape
wanna be
children to
on the right
Rwanda
side of
because it
history
might fucking
and not go
upset
down
because
the
they've
drain,
decided they're a Christian homosexual
they
now,
need
right?
to listen
Fuck
to you.
off.
Please come back here tomorrow for day 2. Please come
Yes,
back.
we shall.
Continue
You're going to come
to
and join me,
apply this
everybody, ladies
pressure
and gentlemen?
on the two judges, because they do notice.
What's the
press
judge's
is noticing.
names? What's the judge's
The message
names?
is getting
And
across.
what's the
We see
question?
growing
Many may ask,
growing
where do
support
they live?
for the cause of
Eh?
Julian Assange.
That
And
old
it's because
fucking
of you
chest,
we showed up here
eh?
today. Please
Not
come
nice,
tomorrow.
is it,
And
eh?
thank you for showing
Justice
up.
needs
Free
to be
Julian
justice,
Assange. Free
right?
Julian Assange
Yeah,
now.
not fucking pure hypocrisy. Yeah. You taking holiday in Rwanda? Oh, it was just for it was just for safari, was it? You just went on safari. No shit. Right, there we go. Cheers to that chap and this host here.
Now, I'm very pleased that we've got another guest here with us today. He's a member of the European Parliament, and anybody who's watched anything to do with the Assange case, or indeed anything to do with progressive politics whatsoever, will know that there's no better fighter, no better spokesman than Mick Wallace. How you doing?
Oh, right, but how's he diddling?
It's great to see so many good people here. It's great to see that there's so many people that care.
Bless you.
In the European Parliament, they talk morning, noon and night about freedom of journalism, freedom of expression, human rights,
Bless you,
humanity
brother. Bless
law. But you know what? The place is creeping with hypocrisy.
Yeah, there you go.
They don't give a damn about journalists when it doesn't suit them.
There we go.
The treatment of Julian Assange exposes the Western countries like nothing before.
There we go.
Over nearly 200 journalists have died in Gaza. They don't give a damn about them either.
Yeah, how many
They
they
only
killed
care
there,
about
right?
journalists provided to have them in their pocket and they know what they're fucking told.
Yeah, you can't fucking buy us either, you fucking paper shovelers.
The persecution and the attempted extradition of Julian Assange is all about stopping the truth. Because they don't want the truth to be out there.
That's
because
right.
they behave badly.
Yep.
They're still behaving like colonialists. Their mindset is still colonialist. And that too has been exposed in Ukraine and in Gaza. Western imperialism is still on the march. And Julian Assange had the audacity to expose the fact that they commit war crimes morning, noon and night to achieve their ambitions. Well, you know what? The people of the world are waking up. The people of the world have had enough of them.
What's the alternative?
Politicians have never changed the world, but the people have. And more than ever, I have never seen so many people on the streets as we have in the last couple of years. Because the establishment has been exposed for what it is. And God help these in the Britain now. He's had to pick between Sunak and Starmer. God fucking help us.
Yeah, exactly. Kill you fucking wet lettuce cunt.
Things can change. We can make the world a better place. We can organise the society where people are treated fairly. We don't have that at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so important that we challenge the system. We cannot be putting up with it. We have to make it plain that the people have had enough of this nonsense. And the freedom of Julian Assange is central to this. If no one knows what verdict is going to come out of this trial. We've seen so many at this stage. But at the same time, the ICJ in The Hague gave us a verdict that we didn't expect. Let's hope we get another one out of impulse. Thanks.
Well done, mister. Yeah. Fucking chuck the microphone on the floor. Yeah, there you go, let's see. The truth. Publish the fucking truth. Has he
Now
got
the
a
next
tash?
speaker is also
Fucking
a member
imagine
of the
kind of
European
big fucking
Parliament.
posh tash, man. It'd start a new trend, wouldn't it?
I've seen her speak a number of times. I've never seen her opponents come off better than she did in any exchange. Today, I have only one wish, that she'd chosen, instead of a career as a politician, to be a lawyer. Because I would love to have seen her in that court today, answering the American government and the British government over the extradition of Assange. Please give a huge welcome to Claire Daly.
Claire Daly. Welcome on the stage to Claire Daly. Hello, Claire Daly.
How in God's name am I supposed to follow an introduction like that?
I don't know, love, but fucking hell, like, what are you doing later?
Mick, I just want to say, on behalf of humanity, on behalf of everyone, to all of ye who have turned out today in such large numbers, I know we've met people from
as long
Italy,
as you don't start using capital letters as normal ones, right?
We know that as we are assembled here, there's people organising in Dublin, in Brussels, for the first time in Oslo, and all around the world.
We're all fucking pissed off, that's what it is.
The voices of truth,
we're fucking had enough, like, it's fucking bollocks.
the voices of resistance, and that is why Julian Assange is in that court.
That's why they'll have him killed, like, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too fucking critical to the whole thing.
And what is at stake here is not the life of a man. Although the life of a man is at stake, And that is incredibly important, and we never lose sight of it for a minute. But more than that, it is the defence of freedom of speech, of freedom of association, a stance against the criminalisation of journalism. That is what we are here. And how absolutely outrageous is it that an exemplary journalist, and we heard the evidence in the court today, a journalist whose work in exposing war crimes, renditions, torture, criminality resulted in those awful things being changed and stopped. That he's the one in prison.
Fucked up the minds of a whole generation of children to the point where you banned phones in schools. The great realisation of the huge fuck up.
So the chilling effect is here. We know that. They say if Julian is sent to America,
what a show.
the chilling effect will silence other journalists. It has already been here for the past 12 years. So I think it is very fitting that we're here against the backdrop of the appalling atrocities and the live stream genocide in Gaza. We know that also where a civilian imprisoned population is being targeted. We also know the Ukraine war is going on without end because that's what NATO want. And I just want you to remind you of the words of Julian when he talked about the war in Afghanistan. And he said that these wars are about flushing the money from the tax bases of the US and the EU through Afghanistan and back into the bank accounts of the military-industrial complex. It's not about winnable war, it's about endless war. How true he was. And therefore, that voice, that very special voice that he had is needed now more than ever, because it's not just about silencing the peace movement, it's about journalism, it is about silencing the peace movement. So let's remember also that if wars can be started by lies, peace can be started by the truth. You're all here on the side of truth, so is Julian. We'll be all here tomorrow, and we will not rest until justice prevails.
Now we all know that we have never been able at any point to rely on the political establishment or the court system to defend Julian Assange. This has been a work that we have had to do ourselves. This has been about people power. But every movement produces the spokespeople it deserves. And this is a good movement. And in Stella Assange, it has produced an exceptional leader.
There she is.
So today was a day of legal arguments, but really what it was an indictment of a rogue agency, the Central Intelligence Agency, which it pops up in each of the arguments. Whether it was Julian exposing their torture program and their involvement in illegal killings, or their own plots to murder him. Throughout, the origin of this prosecution came about when the CIA head, Mike Pompeo, lost the plot. He lost the plot, and then he instrumentalized his agency to go after a media organization, to plot the murder of a journalist, and to imprison a publisher in London. They lost the plot. It is rogue, it is out of control, and now it is targeting the press. Whatever happens in the coming days, it's now been aired in court. The murder plot, the political motivation coming out of Mike Pompeo's obsession with killing Julian, and the murders that Julian exposed in Iraq and Afghanistan, the torture program that European countries willingly participated in. We free Julian, we regain our democracy. Let's free Julian, come back here tomorrow. Free Assange.
Yep, bless up to that, mate. Yeah, don't forget that, ladies and gentlemen, you have to be up wide and awake, yeah.
Thank you all so much for being here today and for staying here today.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
We have one more day in this possibly last hearing for Julian Assange. So please be back here at 8:30 in the morning. Stack your placards. We'll bring them back to you tomorrow morning for you to be part of the demonstration tomorrow. Please tell your friends, your family, your workmates, your fellow trade unionists to be here tomorrow. And at the end of the court hearing, which we expect to be about 4 o'clock, we'll be marching from here, down the Strand, down Whitehall, to Downing Street. So at the very centre of power in this country, they understand that the political prisoner, Julian Assange, must be set free. Stay strong. Stay fighting. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks very much, everybody. Thanks very much, everybody. Right, we go over there and we'll click this thing here and we'll click this thing over here and then we're back in the room. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Well, what do you think, eh? End of day one of a 2-day trial to see what we're going to do about the extradition, if or at all, of Assange. Oh, you've enjoyed yourself. Had a fucking long day today doing this shit. Yeah, you want to go cover the stuff from this morning. You see the bit of lunchtime or whatever it was, and then I did an hour of the World Court there. Just a couple of opinions of a couple of leading heads of state, saying their what appears to be agreed written pieces on their opinion on the Palestinians and Gaza and Israel's behaviour. Anyway, yeah, like I say, it's been a long day. 3 minutes past 5 here in England on the 20th of February 2024. I'm Dodgy Git. This has been the Dodgy Git Show, randomly produced for subject matter's sake. No number on this one. But thanks very much for joining me, everybody. It's been a pleasure making the show again. It's always a bit of a giggle. I'll go move some bits and pieces around my screen again. Still don't know if this fucking thing at the bottom's any bloody good. Anyway, we live and learn, don't we? Eh? We do live and learn, yeah? Think of Assange tonight. He's still fucking in prison, right? Yeah? Solitary confinement. Yeah? Sat there with his own thoughts. Anyway, don't you sit there with your own thoughts too long, yeah? Don't you get lonely, yeah? There's people out there that love you, yeah? I love you, yeah? I'm sharing my love with you, as always, yeah? So that you got some love in your heart to share about the people you meet, yeah? Until next time, everybody, we should be tomorrow, yeah? Tomorrow morning, I'll probably come on and try and cover the whole fucking thing again all day long, eh? See how we get on. See how we get on, yeah? We've been alright, but I'm in fucking agony now, so... And it's finished, and it's tea time, so better go and do some shit anyway, eh? Love you until next time, and I'll see you again. Don't forget to subscribe, and then I can see you again, yeah? Ta-da.